Hello Aries, and welcome to your reading for October 2022, and welcome to my channel Synchronista Tarot. Okay, we have Archangel Raphael working with us today to support your reading. You are blessed to attract this angel card, for Archangel Raphael brings health, healing and abundance. He will help you to develop your intuition and inner vision. Call on him if you need help in these areas now. Also, he protects travellers during journeys, so this is a fortuitous card if you are about to travel. If you are a healer or wish to be one, Raphael will direct pure divine energy to you. He works on the green ray of healing and balance, so visualise yourself surrounded by a clear green light and invoke his guidance. And here's an affirmation for you: I am happy, healthy and abundant. So Raphael is with you today. So yeah, you might be going travelling, you might be off on a journey that you're a little bit unsure about. Also, you may be having interesting experiences connecting you to the divine. So if that's starting to happen, then you can call on Raphael and visualise yourself surrounded in this beautiful green energy and call on Raphael for support to help you understand what's going on. And for healing, it's really excellent. I have called in Raphael myself because I sometimes get kidney pain, and I realised I could ask Raphael to heal me. So yeah, why not try it out? If you've got ongoing health problems, you can always call on angel energy to ask them to come and heal you, or take the pain away, or take away whatever's going on. Go for a sleep and see what happens. That's what I did, and it was quite amazing. Okay, let's get on with your reading, Aries. There we go. All right. So just to connect, actually, I usually just use the pendant just to confirm the connection with the Archangel that's going to be working with us during the spread. Okay, thank you, Raphael. I'm connecting to the cards too, properly. There we go. Right. Okay. So we're going to be looking at the overall energy for October for you, Aries. What you can embrace. What is best to try and let go of. Message from Spirit. Challenge, growth area and focus going forward. Okay. So Raphael, please help us start to choose the right cards for Aries, please. Overall energy of this. Oh, that's you. Upside down, 7 of Wands. Okay. What is there to embrace for Aries this October? 10 of Pentacles. And what is there to maybe try and let go of? There we go. 6 of Pentacles. Just going to put that up there a bit. Now, message from Spirit. The Hermit. And growth area, challenge area. Oh, I've got that hand feeling a bit tingly. 5 of Cups. And focus going forward for Aries. Focus going forward for Aries. That's it. Okay. Right. Okay. I do read reversed, but I just leave it until I'm doing the reading to decide really what my intuition, what angel guidance is, as to how important that is. I think we might be talking in the realm of business or finances here, the material for you, Aries. There may be some love stuff coming in. I mean, I will clarify these cards for you. But for the overall energy, we've got the 7 of Wands reversed. So that is a fire sign. That is fire. You are fire. This is about establishing yourself. This is about kind of getting yourself into the right position. It can feel really unstable. It's a 7. It's about change. Change can be quite wobbly. It's about taking actions that we might be unsure of, feeling a little bit vulnerable maybe. It can be about establishing a brand if you're running a business. It can be about establishing yourself in a relationship or at work. We've got it in the reverse here, and I think I am going to read it like that maybe there's a message to stop struggling, and there are other things to do perhaps. Whilst you do need to look at the material aspects of your life, I'm getting the feeling here there's some serious this October there is some inner work to be done. Okay. You've got the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. I think with the 7 of Wands in reverse, what we might be talking about is high expectations of needing to attain certain things. It might be in the realm of establishing business, a job, a new position, money. It might even be about something to do with a will and legacy type stuff. But there is this kind of struggle, and I think there's a kind of like a need to embrace not worrying about it so much. Something about money, definitely. On the let go, we've got Pentacles again. We've got the 6 of Pentacles. I think there might be a need to let go of being in control around money. It might be that you need it could, I think there's 2 sides to this potentially. One is that you need to drop your pride and receive, and the other is that you need to drop your ego perhaps and stop feeling like you need to be in control. There's definitely struggle around money and position here, whether that be in family or work, or potentially in a relationship. But we'll clarify on that. But there's something about letting go of the need to control around money or job or situation, position. Yeah. Message from Spirit is the Hermit. Okay. Yeah, I think it's quite strong that you need to look inside. There's some deeper things going on that perhaps you need to look. I'm not trying to make you sound shallow, Aries, at all, anything like that. Because sometimes we are so focused on the external, on the material, and sometimes it's because what we really need to do is be looking in and sorting out some sort of deeper stuff that's going on, and then we sort of distract ourselves with all the sort of stuff that's going on around us in our lives and other people's stuff, and how, what we're supposed to be doing. And actually I think message from Spirit here, if we're going to take it, what you're supposed to be doing is going in and doing some inner work this October. You need to shine a light. You need to shine a light on some deeper issues for yourself. I'm just going to move on there because we'll clarify. And growth area, challenge area, growth area this month is the 5 of Cups. So that kind of fits in with having to shine a light on some stuff. I think there's an air, there could be an air of pessimism here, or negative thinking, and not being terribly kind to yourself, possibly. Okay, but I'm thinking actually there's some hurt. Actually, what there is some hurt here to deal with. You feel let down. At some point you felt disappointed. It's either from the past, I don't know whether it's from the past, but anyway, that October is the time to start thinking about it. Okay, if you can see it just as a quick practical exercise, this person is looking at the cups that have fallen over. You need to turn around and look at the 2 cups that are standing up. There is a way out. There's a bridge over the water, which is your emotions, which are in turmoil about this disappointment. So it's time to look at what you have in your life, really have a good look at it. Use gratitude as a tool to positive thinking here. It's really effective. So that's your growth area for this month, and that's probably what will come out of turning in, if you've got a meditation practice, if you can just go and spend some time alone. If you're not spending time alone, it's really important that you do that at the moment. You need to be listening to your higher self, to your spirit guides, to the divine, to what's real to you, and not just the practicalities of what's going on around you. And the way forward, the focus. Now, this card does depict a scene of what may look like poverty, but really, symbolically, what these people are doing, they're walking past help. Okay, so if we see the church, it's not everyone's cup of tea, but just as a symbol of salvation, both sort of spiritually and as it used to be. For, you know, if you were in poverty, you might get some help there. But there's a feeling of insecurity there, so don't reject help. And I think this is possibly showing up in the Six of Pentacles and the let go bit. Let go of worrying about receiving help. Stop the ego getting in the way. You may need this help to get forward. Everybody needs help. We are not here alone. We are meant to be helping each other. There is nothing different about you, Aries, okay? And we know that you're very, very independent and headstrong and get everything sorted out yourself and don't like to think that you're dependent on anybody, but it's not about being dependent. Okay, it's about just working. We're all working as a team with our friends and our family as much as we can. So don't turn down offers of help, but do spend some time, if you get some help, if it may be time that you need to reflect and medicate. Don't medicate, not at the moment. You know, journaling, chanting, meditating, walking, anything, swimming, time alone, because what you need going forward is time to stop that feeling of insecurity, which is really kind of what's at the basis of things at the moment. I think a feeling, especially with the Seven of Wands, there's a physical feeling of insecurity, which I think for you, Aries, probably is an all-round feeling of insecurity. I don't think it needs to be there, but let's just clarify some of these positions. Okay, so now are we going to use, I like to just decide at the last minute about which clarifying cards we're going to use. No, so we're on the Anima Mundi clarification. Thank you, Raphael. Right, okay, let's have some more information about that Seven of Swords. Okay, Ten of Swords. There's a white dove there. Now these swords, these cards are of nature and animal based. If a dove is in any way connected to you, do think about that in terms of what's going on, because they're not these straightforward ride away images, but they do have animals, and if you know, it might be a spirit guide or a dream. It might have entered your dreams at some point. But the Ten of Swords, this is, you've got another Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Swords. Something needs to come to an end. Okay. There are going to be some big changes. There's a solar eclipse in Scorpio at the end of the month. I think Mars may be going retrograde. Don't hold me to that because I haven't completely... Anyway, it's tarot mainly, but it's just thinking about some kind of big astrological events or bigger ones that can affect you. So yeah, and I think Mars is ruler of Aries, so you can expect some big changes, something about a real letting go of something. It's going to make you feel a bit wobbly on your feet. Let's just pry into that one a little bit more. Okay, so we've got the Seven of Wands, then we've got the 10. It's about completion, so it's the start of something new. Page of Pentacles, yeah. Potentially something to do with job material stuff. Let's just go on there. You'll get a message. It's going to come via a message. But whatever's happening, I think we have got what's coming out of it for you is going to be a much, much stronger emotional position. Do take notice of the whale if you're connected to whales in any way. you've got a much stronger position coming up. Now that's either a person coming in to help you, a very kind of emotionally stable male, or it's you taking healthy control of your emotions and starting to sort things out going forward for the better there. That's that's kind of coming off of that instability. So that energy is there for you, Aries. So, okay, what is Aries embracing? Oh, hang on a minute. Let's just do that again. There we go. Oh, okay. Oh, it was upside down, actually. There's an anxiety here. Yeah, so let's just do that. That is 9 of Swords. Again, take notice of the animal that's in there, bird of prey of some sort. Yeah, reversed 10. Reversed 9 of Swords. So it's about sorting out these head worries that are going on as well. Yeah, I think it's about if it's what to embrace. I think it's a kind of solo journey, a healthy one into self. Again, it's sort of putting down some of the material worries that you've got. There may not be anything that you can do about some of this. It may just have to come to it may just all have to kind of blow up and blow down again and change. There may be nothing you can do about certain things on a material basis, whether it's jobs or a will. I don't know why I'm getting will. There's something to do with that. I get the feeling that struggle is not the way. Introspection, focusing on yourself and what you can do for you, rather than enacting certain things that you feel like, will take control of a situation. And definitely really working towards having an emotional response to these things, rather than perhaps an angrier, insecure one, will really help you. So I think like sort your head out, embrace sorting your head out, sorting your heart out. Okay. What else have we got? Now I've got the Devil here. That's Capricorn. So for some people that could be a specific person to embrace to help you, a Capricorn. The other thing is, I think if you're embracing the Devil, it could be, I'm just getting a feeling there's a bit of a deep dive going on here for you, Aries, this month. All of a sudden, because I don't think it's not an Aries thing to go deep diving psychologically usually. But I think there might be a bit of a need for it, actually. I don't think you should be scared of the Devil card. I think you maybe need to look into what your negative thought patterns, especially with the 9 of Swords there. There may be a little bit of a dark night of the soul. It's going to come through. It always does. And I had some absolutely amazing information yesterday, actually, on that very subject. If you do have what you recognise as a dark night of the soul, which is one of those nights where you just stay awake and all your fears come on you, everything, let's not go even into it. If you've had one, you'll know. And if you haven't had one, you'll still know when it happens. And then you wake up and you're like, oh, okay, or the dawn. With the dawn comes relief and light. But this is, in fact, our shadow self leaving us. It's us shedding our shadow. It feels horrendous, but the thing about feeling so light afterwards that we can't understand is actually that you have shed some darkness. So with that in mind, if you do start to have one of those nights where you can't sleep and you're just mulling over everything from your childhood to all sorts of imagined catastrophic situations and things you'd never even thought of that are going to come and get you, remember, and I've been practicing that this week when I've been having bad thoughts. Just remember they're trying to leave you. Your body's shedding them. You are shedding them. You're shedding the darkness, okay? It's a natural process. I realise this. Fantastic bit of information, which I'm going to post. It's Gigi Young which I'm going to post on my Facebook page today, Gigi Young. Look up her stuff. If you are into all things spiritual, this lady is incredible. So yes, there's definitely a need to take a deep delve, sort some stuff out and come up, you know, breathing the fresh air, I think, afterwards. Oh, this King of Cups is here. Right, okay, I think I'll do one more on that, because that's pretty deep stuff, isn't it? And maybe we'll do that for the Hermit. Message from Spirit. What more can we have on the Hermit, please? But yes, as I say, the devil is Capricorn, so it may be that you can receive some help from a Capricorn friend, a lover, person of any type, really, as well, because it works on different levels with the tarot. Oh yeah, look, fantastic. So with this bit of work, this shadow work, I think we'll call it, that I think needs to be done, Aries, you've got the Three of Wands, so you can actually physically go forward, which is what you, I'm sure, really want to do, rather than kind of writhing about in bed in psychological agony. That's not what's going to happen, sorry. That's not what's going to happen. It could all be very mild, it just might be a little bit more than you're used to. So Three of Wands go. The 2 is planning, the 3 is action. The way ahead is so clear. Physical plans will happen, ones that you want to happen. All of your experience, perhaps from what you're going to, these processes that are going to go on for October, will culminate in terms of you actually going forward successfully with what you want. Okay, that is the message from Spirit. That is absolutely great. That's what you want. Out of delving out of the process, you want to manifest, and that's what you will start to do. Okay, and that is the message from Spirit. Okay, so the growth challenge area, I feel like everything's completely linked here. Oh, right, well, yeah, 10 of Wands. So unburden yourself of this stuff that we're talking about here that has been mentally dragging you down. Okay, it may have been going on for years. If so, Aries, do get yourself on a counselling list. Go and talk it through. Nothing wrong with that, okay? If you can't mentally put things down, it's so good to just go and lay it all out on the table and talk to somebody about it, and you can just process it by talking about it. We're not saying there's anything wrong with you at all, quite the opposite. It's all really healthy stuff to get processing and free yourself up a bit, and that's what this card is about, I believe. Okay, get rid of the burden, and it's gonna unburden itself anyway. So it's at number 10, so it's the end of this cycle. Okay, so a lot of stuff that's been going around and around and around, maybe for a long time, it's about to liberate you. Okay, or you're about to liberate yourself. Okay, so focus going forward. Let's just hang on, let me get it. That's it. Then you can see if you want to zoom in at a later date. Sorry, it's a little bit difficult to see the cards, isn't it? Anyway, yeah, I haven't written anything in the descriptions for this round because I've really wanted to get them done. But if anybody's watching and they do sort of want to know which decks I'm using or anything, or actually which cards are here, then let me know, because I can give them to you. Right, 5 of Pentacles going forward. We have, yes, we've got to shed some pain here. We've got to shed some pain. This is turning out to be quite a deep one, Aries. So I am going to go on to my kind of Osho Zen Tarot cards. Hello. Right, letting go. It's all about letting go. and of some deep pain. I mean, I think we had another reading like this actually, and it wouldn't be unusual for people to be going through similar stuff at the same time as you, really. And it is like, you know, the leaves are starting to fall off the trees. It's an autumnal thing, you know. You kind of float through the summer, doing this, doing that, having fun, meeting up with people, or just getting through the heat and trying to work and find childcare. Yeah, and then like autumn comes, and there's a feeling of like deep drag, which I find very interesting because I'm a Scorpio. I absolutely love it. But you know, it's actually an opportunity to do some deep work on yourself. And again, this card, getting out in nature will help. I just think, read that picture, green leaves, get out in nature, let it go outside. Okay, there's some pain to get rid of here, Aries. If you're going to move on, you need to unburden yourself on it. I think the message is to take some time out for yourself, and do be prepared to receive help. Okay, there is nothing wrong with that. You must allow yourself to do it and be grateful and happy that you are able to receive it and you've been offered it. Because you've got success. Let's just have a little bit more. Actually, I'm going to go back to my Rider-Waite, and I'm going to pull a card or two for you on message from spirits. What's happening going forward? What's happening going just on that Three of Wands? Oh, yeah, okay. So you've got Queen of Wands, so it's fire. Aries, okay, it's it's getting control of all your senses and of your female power. If you're that doesn't matter if you're male or female, okay. This is about your intuition, your authority, your creativity, not caring what other people think. Again, probably back in like to who you are really, but with less baggage. Okay, I see this as you, Aries, perhaps. You know, in your most sort of positive and confident light. With the cat sort of means that you don't really, cats don't care what other people think. They get on with what they're up to, and that's that. I think you're going to be back in the driving seat, but lighter. I think that's the message there. But there's going to be some necessary work, a little bit painful. You're going to be able to shed so much. It's going to do so much for you this October. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there for you, Aries. Good luck with that work if you need to do it. Do remember to take some help, and you'll be a lot lighter afterwards and a lot happier. Okay, thanks, Aries, and have a good October.